New Orleans is not normal. They don't want to be normal. They never wanted to be normal, and you know what? They're not normal. So our movie has to capture that essence.
Yeah, but the other thing about it is that we always talked about, that New Orleans is a dysfunctional place, and it's all this kind of wonderful, and part of it is that all the expatriates love the dysfunction, right? I mean, we just love to sort of talk about it. In fact, if you live there, it's dysfunctional, it's screwed up.
We got a festival for everything but eliminating poverty. We got the I Got Up in the Morning Fest. They went to jail fest. We got somebody died second line in fest. Everything except the Eliminate Poverty Fest.
So you know what you need for good Mardi Gras? You need slavery and the Catholic Church.
And this is bullshit. It is sad, and guess what? This is all in the beginning.
Ms. Head, the Times-Picayune indicated that you called New Orleans an S-hole of a city. You would not take it back. And
New Orleanians are incredibly realistic about their politics and about their attitudes. Okay, the whole idealism thing, which infects a lot of people in the rest of America about looking for a white knight. Yeah. In New Orleans, it's kind of like, what are they going to do for me? Did my daddy hate their daddy, or do they love their daddy? Right. It's just kind of a realistic way of looking at politics, thinking strategically, and having a really good time while you do it.
No, it's not policy. It's race and personality. Yeah. I mean, I think those are the kind of the two things.
There are no good guys and bad guys. There's people in the gray areas. So how do we do that in a way that people actually want to watch the film?
We're paying too much for a solid waste collection system to the detriment of the citizens of New Orleans.
Now, what is this?
It's just a prop to show the ludicrousy of our system.
Why don't you sit down, Miss Head?
No.
Why don't you sit down, Miss Head?
So I think what we're up against with Stacey is that some people, maybe most people, are not going to like her in the beginning because she's the incumbent. She's white. She's the first white person to win that district in 30 years.
She's annoying.
She's annoying. And so it's going to be tough to get people, at least in the beginning, they're probably going to not side with her.
But she's going to, over the course of the movie, we want her kind of her natural poise and her kind of natural charm to kind of, win people over.
Okay, but you can't, put her so far over the edge, which is beyond what she actually is.
That's right.
So that people stop
An
watching.
outsider goes, oh, he's black, she's white, I'm going to make these assumptions. A New Orleans says, well, he's black and she's white, but they're both from downtown.
Or actually, they're both my cousins.
Or they're both from the 7th Ward, or they're both my cousins, exactly. And I think that a lot of the movie it's a weird love letter to New Orleans. I hope that's what it's going to be.
Well, I'll be happy, I think. If it comes across as a love letter, I think, with a little spice in it.
Well, the thing is, we're trying to do this organically, where through the characters, as dysfunctional as they might be, they're a place which is frustrating, which doesn't work very well, but which the people that are there love the place. And if that's what our film does, then we're getting back to the abnormal that we all know and love.
Plus, you really also want people to feel as if they've been to New Orleans, right? They've been to a kind of a different New Orleans than the classic, I'm going to Bourbon Street, I'm going to get drunk, I'm going to a street parade. But there's a real sense that, I've been there, and I've been to a whole different part of New Orleans that I would not have seen.